Hey guys, it's Mike, another GodForge video. I know it's been a minute since I put anything out on GodForge. I have been staying plugged in, watching the podcasts and things going on. But it sounds like the beta testing is, you can still sign up for a limited time. I think they're going to shut that down in April, so we got another week or two that you can sign up if you want to play the game. It sounds to me the beta testing, the launch has been pushed back to about May-ish time frame. I don't know if that's pushing back the global launch that they were aiming for around September or later on this year. But I kind of got the impression from folks engaging with the GodForge content, seeing how we can't play the game yet, there was a little bit less interest going on. I think a lot of people are anxious for the game to come out, but they may not necessarily be watching content about my reaction to things that are coming out about the game, which is, I can understand, is less fun. So, but they did just launch a trailer for the game that has hit, and I think this week Hell Hades and the crew are out in San Francisco at a gaming convention and they're highlighting GodForge getting a next round of investors, as well as just kind of growing the excitement and the hype around the game. And I think that this is a kind of a testament to how a game should be marketed, because when it does launch, we don't want to run into kind of what's going on with King Arthur right now, where, you know, everybody's happy for 100 days and then it seems to be kind of petering out. So I don't think that's what's going to happen with GodForge. It seems to me like there's going to be a lot of great content there, and they're going to keep their foot on the gas as far as in-game players and making sure content's available for everybody involved, and also listening to the community and making sure that the product they put out is taking care of those folks. So I cannot wait for this game. I am super excited about it, but I did want to watch this trailer with you and get a feel for what we got going on. So the trailer is just over a minute. I'm going to go ahead and get my big dumb head out of the way and watch it, and I'll bring you back in and see what we think. So, gotta say, that is pretty impressive. It's very exciting. I got a couple characters in there showing. I mean, when Raw just vaporized that dude without even like thinking twice about it, it's pretty good. Pretty interesting. I think the graphics are incredible. Like, coming back and looking at some of these things, like just taking a look at this graphic right here and just the detail in his teeth and everything, like, it's just pretty impressive. Obviously, these aren't gameplay graphics. These are part of the trailer. But just the animations in here are incredible. I love this scene here where you see him grab his axe and the light is shining through his fingers. Like, that's pretty cool. It's pretty dramatic with the kind of the red tones and the blue behind it. It's pretty sharp. I think they did a great job with it. I've been excited for this game ever since they started talking about it as a hypothetical 2 years ago. And it was one of those things where I thought, like, if I'm ever going to start a content creation career, it might be when that game comes to market. But then I kind of got a little overzealous and jumped in a little bit early. But it's probably good. I can get some practice in, and then that way when I'm covering this game, that maybe the content's a little better for you guys than some of my earlier stuff. But, I'm getting better every day too. The other thing I wanted to mention in here was the audio and the vocals going on in the background are almost give you chills. And they did go out and find, I believe her name is Serena Bell, to do the audio of the vocals here. And this is a cool short where Simon kind of talks about it.
GodForge cinematic. It is shaping up. Today you get to know who the artist is who is currently recording the new track that's going to be on our cinematic. So at Fateless, we were trawling the internet to try and find the right sound, the right type of voice to really sell the feeling we wanted from our cinematic. And we stumbled across this legend that is Serena Bell. Serena is absolutely phenomenal. We met Serena in London. She is a gamer herself. She loves this type of game, and everything just fit together so perfectly. Serena is blowing up on TikTok and YouTube. I'm going to share with you snippets of 2 of her tracks right now.
Still remains within the sound of silence.
But stuff like that gets me super excited. Just the attention to detail on something that you're not going to really necessarily enjoy it every single time you're in the game, but that initial experience when you first launch the game or when it first goes through that intro scene or whatever it is probably going to evoke some emotions there. And I think to go out and seek talent like that to just bring that home is pretty exciting. I cannot wait. So the beta, as far as I know, is still scheduled to launch in May. I think they're going to have 100 or 200 characters on the beta launch, and then more during the global launch in later this year. As far as I know, that's still the schedule for when they're hoping to do the global launch. So that's going to be pretty fun. The struggle I have with this game would be when the beta launches, I would hope to be able to cover it the same way I'm covering King Arthur, but I think there might be things that I'm not allowed to show, and so I'll have to figure out what that looks like and how much of the game I can really cover. The other flip side of that too is I think, based on my experience of covering just the content that I have on GodForge, there seems to be a little bit less interest unless you're also playing the game. So hopefully, it sounded like there was quite a few beta testers of the game, so that there might be a pretty good amount of people that are willing to look into the content and follow it. But unfortunately, for all the people that don't sign up, it's going to be more of a tease about, look at this amazing game you can't play, which is kind of a bummer, but it gets you excited when it does go to global launch. So I will keep my finger on the pulse for GodForge. I cannot wait for this game to come out. I really look forward to getting my hands on it and sharing it with you guys. So let me know in the comments below. Would you like me to spend more time covering GodForge, doing reaction videos to the podcast, talking about some of the different characters that they've leaked into the scene, talk about conversations on Discord, all those things I'm kind of plugging into just to stay current, but I don't feel like there's necessarily a big audience for it based on the viewership of my previous videos. So let me know. I'd be curious to find out. But it is something I'm super excited about. But that's what I got for you today on GodForge. Not a whole lot to report, but pretty exciting nonetheless. I appreciate you guys sticking with me all the way to the end of this real short video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.